got a letter from someone, actually visits from families of people who were killed in the plane crash in Buffalo about a year ago, where, as you'll recall, the co-pilot had something like 200 flight hours of time. Their pilot had not really flown in icing conditions. Responding to the crash, I introduced ensuring one level of aviation safety, which was included in a bill so that when you fly on commuter airlines, you will not be flying with student pilots. You will be flying with someone who has the expertise of the major airliners. We passed legislation to make schools energy efficient. I've worked to continue the Amtrak's attack investigation. I've increased the funding for math and science education in the schools by millions of dollars. I've been working to prevent suicide among military reservists by responding to, well, a rather tragic event of Sergeant Coleman Bean from here in central New Jersey, who was in the individual ready reserve and slipped through the cracks. That won't happen again because of what I've been doing. Connecting national service with the national parks, and standing up for veterans-owned small businesses. Making Amtrak more affordable for commuters. Working to make sure that nothing like the Sean Goldman abduction will happen again. Fighting to make sure that the workers at Fort Monmouth are able to continue to provide their skills, keeping our soldiers safe and effective. I go through all these to make the point that what's been going on in Washington is not just healthcare, just cap and trade. To make the point that for the 700,000 people in this district, 700,000 people in this district, more than several thousand times the number of people in this room, there are a lot of interests, and I want you to be aware of the interests that the people of this district have. They go beyond healthcare. Yes, healthcare certainly is central. But they are interested in education in the schools. They are interested in flight safety. They are interested in environmental protection. They are interested in innovation in the workplace. I want to make those points. That is the life of a congressional representative. So, with that, let me turn to you. Now, if we could just choose questions at random. Interesting question. Maybe somebody else in the room could answer this better than I can. Mr. Zwick, yes. Is there any similarity between the Tea Partiers of today and the original Tea Party men? That's funny. from Mr. Valentin from Somerset. Now, let me say that I've noticed that there are some in this room who are interested in the future of our district. And so, in order that those who are here who are for that, I ask the rest of you to please be considerate of that. And so, with that, I would ask that you restrain your, uninhibited blurting and listen with the others here. Okay. Would you push for a law allowing only U.S. citizens to contribute to candidates and not allow corporations or unions to donate to candidates? Corporations and unions cannot vote. They should not be allowed to donate. Well, in fact, that's the point. The Supreme Court just a week ago, less than a week ago, changed a 100-year-old doctrine. The 100-year-old doctrine was corporations and unions could not contribute to campaigns. That will change. There will be unlimited expenditures by corporations and unions. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier when I said this is going to drown out the voices of the people. So would I push for a law? The question is, would I push for a law to prevent corporations and unions from campaigning for candidates? I cannot, because the Supreme Court just said it may not be limited. That's the point. Let's see, well, this is actually from out of district. So, this one, okay. We have enough questions here from people who are in the 12th district that I think I will give first preference to those. Canadian healthcare has many unreimbursed costs and is not perfect. Americans will have no place to go for quality healthcare if Obamacare is enacted. How do you justify taking away our medical coverage and placing it under government control?